Hello, everybody. My name is Sylvan Paulino, and welcome to my Management 596 Capstone Research Leadership Form Slides PowerPoint presentation. The research project I completed as part of this program focused on examining how warehouse employees perceive the quality of cooperation with automated technology they rely on daily for completing their work task. This presentation will cover the following steps. There are 4 parts. The purpose of study, where we will discuss the background of the topics and factors that motivated a specific research project. Literature review section will concisely outline how the topic of the perceived quality of human automation cooperation is addressed and presented in the existing literature. And they have the method section. We'll discuss the methodology of the present study as well as the analysis of the collected data. And I will present the findings of the present study along with the recommendation for the organizational practice and future studies. Just a quick background for everybody's situational awareness. The team for the present research project was inspired by the possibilities automated technology opens for business, as well as by the widespread discussion of how automation is going to affect workers across different industries. Growing reliance on automated technology is relevant for warehouses as numerous companies seek a way to automate as much work as possible. However, despite widespread discussions of full automation, it is clear that in the nearest future, automation solution for warehouses has no choice but will have to work alongside people. In light of this understanding, my study attempts to investigate the topic of cooperation between humans and technology just a little bit closer. My research objective basically wanted to show while the benefits of automation for organization is well known, the present study was undertaken to study an aspect of automation that is less frequently discussed on common media. Specifically, I decided to study the experience of workers who are tasked with interacting and cooperating with automated aids for completing mundane work tasks. Thus, the present study intended to: 1. Examine what effect do employees' attitudes towards automated technology have on organizations and performance within those organizations. I wanted to examine how do warehousing employees perceive the quality of their experience cooperating and interacting with an automated system. I wanted to offer practical recommendations for warehouse managers or management about what can be done to improve the quality of cooperations between human workers and automated technology within the organization, and then making a contribution to the existing body of knowledge concerning cooperations between people and automated technology. The theoretical reasoning behind posing these research questions will be discussed in the continued slides. The literature review that you see on this slide on the factors that contribute to the effective and productive cooperations of automated technology and human workers reveal that the human perceptions of their automated aids is a significant predictor of how well they can work together. Namely, numerous studies indicated in order for such cooperations to be successful and productive, it was important for the human worker to view technology he or she is working with as reliable and trustworthy. In other words, human workers needed to know that automated systems they work alongside will perform as expected, provide needed and timely information, while also being comprehensible and predictable. All these aspects of human attitude towards technology are captured by the measures of perceived quality of human automation cooperation. It is affected and shaped by one experience of working alongside automated technology, whether the automated aids made mistakes, failed to deliver needed information, does not function enough, or acts in unpredictable ways. The present study was designed to investigate how do warehouse employees perceive the quality of their cooperation with automated systems. Methodology: to examine the quality of human automation cooperation as perceived by warehouse employees, survey methodology was used. Specifically, the quality of human automation cooperation inventory was used. It consisted of 6 Likert scale items asking questions related to workers, experience of working with automated system, and 2 demographic questions about age and gender. Using a survey for this study offered an effective and efficient way to get input from 32 warehouse employees. Warehouse employees were asked to participate in the study via invitation. Volunteers who agreed to participate completed a paper-based confidential survey and submitted it to a lockbox that was set up on the worksite. Data for the paper surveys was compiled in Microsoft Excel software for analysis. The results and analysis on the slide showed the completed survey were analyzed by totaling all the scores respondents assigned to the individual survey items. Thus, the minimum possibilities total score of 5 was indicative of the extremely low perceived quality of cooperation within the automated system. The total score of 42 was the highest possible, indicated that the respondent perceived the quality of the cooperation with the automated system as impeccable. The mean for the sample was 29.7. 95% confidence interval for mean lies between 26.6 and 32.9, and the median was 31. This results indicated that warehouse employees perceived their cooperation with the automated system as moderately positive. The continued results and analysis. This slide, apart from the descriptive statistics, I relied on inferential statistics for analyzing the collected data. Specifically, I used a t-test to examine whether the mean total score differed between men and women. The results did not yield sufficient evidence to state that the male and female employees perceived the quality of cooperation with the automated system. Secondly, an analysis of variance was used to test whether mean total scores differed between age group. This test, too, did not indicate any significant difference in how employees of different ages perceive the quality of cooperation with the automated system. It is also worth noting that these results are largely aligned with what is known so far as literature on the topic of human automation cooperation does not document any particular trend in workers' attitudes towards automated technology based on their gender and age. In this discussion and recommendation slide, turning to the discussion of findings, it is important to note that no other studies analyzing the perceived quality of human automation cooperation in the warehouse were located, along with the fact that the findings are deeply rooted within the specific organizational context of the warehouse where the study was conducted. This makes it difficult to compare the documented levels of perceived quality of human automation cooperation within other similar studies. However, drawing on the extensive body of research indicated that positive and trustful attitudes of employees towards automated age translate into the more effective performance of human automation teams. The findings can be interpreted as convincing evidence that the perceived quality of human automation cooperation does not, does not undermine the overall performance of the warehouse where the study was conducted. To make these findings more valuable and insightful for the organization, it is recommended for the management or manager of this particular organization to research this matter further through interviews with employees to establish where the documented levels of perceived reliability of automated system is optimal or whether there is room for improvement. It is also found that employees have the optimal level of trust. The organizational manager should keep up this attitude by supplying workers with needed information and allowing them sufficient freedom to make decisions about when the system should be relied upon and when intervention is needed. In case it is found that there is room for improvement in the perceived quality of human automation cooperation at the organization, initiating additional training on the working with the automated system can prove beneficial. It is also worth noting that the findings of the present study should be applied with due caution because of a number of limitations. First, the study relied upon for a small sample, rather of 32 participants. While it was sufficient use inferential statistics for the analysis of data, it is not necessarily sufficient for generalizing findings to larger population. Secondly, because the study relied on convenient samples of employees who volunteered to complete the survey, there is possibly or the possibility that participants who has bias towards the topic of study in some way were more likely to participate. Lastly, the study is deeply rooted in the organization context because it asks participant questions about interacting with the specific system, which is not necessarily universally used by other warehouses. Hence, its findings cannot be easily extrapolated to a different organization. However, it may contribute to an understanding of what is a common level of perceived quality of human automation cooperation among warehouse employees. So at the end of the day, through my personal learning, this slide is reflecting on my whole process of completing this research project. There are a few major takeaways to note. First, diving deep into the topic of automation has helped me recognize the in-depth complexities and challenges associated with workplace automation. Although mainstream reports through the media and other channels make automation seem simple and commonplace, but in reality, making it work for specific organization needs is a difficult endeavor and requires much technical business and human expertise. Second, going through the entire research process, I myself have earned a better understanding of what this science is and what I have developed a deep appreciation for, especially for scholars. Lastly, I believe the difficulties and challenges I've had to overcome throughout this process have made me a better and more resilient person, especially being in a management position. I am grateful for all the learning and personal growth opportunities this program has and will continue to offer me, and I'm looking forward to applying my newfound knowledge and skill through this process. Thank you for listening and have a good day.